we are for our Deload week. Starting off the week with our primary bench day. Just a few minutes late here from what I was hoping. I was trying to fix this annoying glare on the side camera that I just have zero clue what caused it. And we were unsuccessful, as you can see. So today we have 173, looks like at 302. For our little deload here. Do one thing. Why is it? That's A-okay. Set of 350. And 35. We'll probably do 240. Or in fact, I do 255. And that's what we got for today. I think that's all. Competition. Yep. What are we gonna do? What other? Else if not. Okay, die. Yeah, a little early today. For sure. We're trying to actually get it in a little bit earlier on average, especially like during the week for our Monday session. Just from like a productivity standpoint, we get in our workout stream earlier, then maybe we can follow it up with a game stream. If I don't have anything really going on for the day. Yada yada. Productivity. That's the goal anyways. We didn't quite get our game stream today like I was hoping we would. I was cooked yesterday. I was definitely cooked. Yesterday's deadlift session did not go quite as planned. Just wasn't feeling it. And I just know I was just like dragging. That's pretty much all. Which I kind of anticipated, actually, to be fair. Because my deadlift session the previous week, I think, was maybe a little bit harder than I would have liked it to be. So We still hit 605 for 2. And even like me looking back at the video, I probably could have had my third, but it was still even a little bit lighter than I was hoping for. But yeah. Not really much of like good rest last week. Good sleep. I paid for it. Not that it necessarily might have made a difference in my deadlift session. But yeah, we were very, very tired after our deadlift session. And dang, there was just so much stuff I had to do. I was multitasking big time to get all the game stuff in. And you know, the positives are that really it's the first block that deadlift didn't go quite as good in like a really long time. Which no, that's definitely a good sign. And then you know, other positives are we hit some accessory PRs along the way. We hit our bench PR last week on Monday. So most of the time all lifts aren't going to go good simultaneously. Most of the time it's like 1 or 2. There's one stubborn lift that just wants to prevent you from having a good time. Unfortunately, it was deadlifts. I also do think there were a few things that we swapped around that we now know that we need to, you know, revert back to the original. One being belt squats for sure, I think. Belt squats are honestly just goated first. I mean, I can't speak for like conventional deadlift, but sumo deadlift, I feel like it just makes my legs feel so snappy with my sumo deadlift. So we'll be bringing that back in. Yeah, unfortunately, we also just had to modify some training things too, because I was having some knee pain that we were trying to get over at the beginning of the block, which it is better now. Yeah. So, you know, reflecting and looking back on it, really not a big deal. We really wanted 700 by the end of the year, though, so we can't be having bad deadlift blocks. We might actually might up the calories. Might up the calories so we're feeling really good. Just to work on that goal. At one point I was sitting closer to 200 pounds. Now I'm like usually a few pounds under 190. So it's usually the fluctuation is 187 to 190. So we might go back up. If we were going to, probably be no higher than 195, though. Up next. Realistically, a 192 body weight would be awesome. I think it's been a while since I competed, so I know things change a little bit with the weight classes. But it used to be 183, and they put us like 9 pounds. So just thinking realistically, right? If I were to cut down to 183, 9 pounds is definitely doable. Deloading with 302 for reps is also, that's a good feeling. Good feeling. Yeah, bench definitely popped off this block. It's feeling pretty good. All right, you know the drill. Next set, 265, 287, and then we'll hit our top set for our deload primary, which is a nice 302 for 3. In fact, we might actually get a game stream in after the workout stream, as long as nothing pops up in my schedule for this early afternoon, late afternoon, I guess, depending where you are tuning in from. All right, 265. here. Seven. This next block, let's see, we have 3s for bench, 2s or double for deadlift. Squat, I need to see still. Squat has kind of been like I don't know how to explain it. Squat's just kind of been there, right? Haven't really been paying a ton of attention to squat. I feel like we're kind of going through the motions. That probably somewhat needs to be fixed, but also, you know, just keeping in mind that we have been prioritizing deadlift to try to hit our 700 goal. So squat's just been kind of a weird one. Also, we've just been, like, we had a little bit of a knee flare up, right? So just like little things like that seem to kind of pop up that has been affecting squat the most. And like the elbow pain I was managing for a while, I didn't want to get back into doing low bar. Because sometimes that's going to place, you know, a little bit more stress on the elbow. So we kind of stuck with the safety squat bar for even longer. Yeah, it's just been weird stuff like that. So I need at least both bench and deadlift to go good. We're trying to go 2 for 3 on lifts, like feeling good and feeling like a sense of, you know, progression. And we'll be happy. Got a purple link. Do we have a bot in the chat? No way. The goal for this week is to make sure that we rest up good. Hopefully, we can kick being feeling like so beat and fatigued. I'll hit it hard next week again. You know, that's what the deload is all about. To an extent. You just need to make sure to not get too greedy, right? Because the big thing is why these cycle has worked historically in the past is because it's a little bit almost conservative, especially early on in the block. And then like the last 2 weeks are where I kind of amp things up. So, and I feel like I've been overreaching a little bit, right? I'm hitting a little bit higher RP than I should at the beginning of the block, and then doesn't really give me much room towards the end of the block. Alright, so here's our top set. We got 302 loaded. Should be hitting it for 3. Well, not should be. We will hit it for 3. If we didn't hit this for 3, I'd be having a mental breakdown. I need to stop pacing. I'm pacing today so bad. I am a pacer. I also woke up a little bit earlier than we wanted to today. I was really hoping just to straight up sleep in. So, like trying to get going, trying to stay in motion today. Start the Monday, start the week off right. Right. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I can feel it's a deload week, but no, that set was actually was good. And by that I mean like I can feel like I've been fatigued, you know, still of course feeling beat up even though it's a lighter weight, but then that ended up moving pretty good. Maybe I'm just yapping. All right. Alright, so now we have a set of 3 at 255. So we're backing off here a little bit, getting our rep work in. 255. 5. I think I talked about it on Saturday's stream as well. Diablo 4 new season is Wednesday, right? I thought it was Thursday because that's what I heard, but it is Wednesday, so I guess it's 2 days out. We'll be maybe doing some D4. I haven't decided if I want to do hardcore or not. I did on last Epoch, so maybe I will. I kind of had like a couple characters on last Epoch where I was like dipping my toes in the water on hardcore. So like I kind of knew like what resistances I should have at certain points, and I don't really have that for D4. And you know, I guess I watched some people play last Epoch, right? Some of the OGs, so hey, maybe we'll run it. Pop up my boy Udijo's. I think he's streaming D4 now. I think he was done with the Path of Exile season pretty quickly, to be honest. I think he just basically went in for the race, and then like maybe after it was done, he just got off immediately. What it seemed like, at least. It was like really only a few days. Alright, now we have even slightly lower. I raised that last set because I thought it was gonna mean I wouldn't have to take the blue plate off, but then I forgot. With the blue plate, it's 240. 240. We'll still hit 240. I'm just disappointed that we have to take off the blue. The red and the blue just matched my shirt with the red. But it's fine. We're doing our modified pull-up, so we're gonna end up having to take it off anyway. I guess. This 225, and then 235. Alright, so we needed all. No. What? I must have bumped this. It's not even. And since this week's a deload, maybe I'll actually get my squat work in here tomorrow. I opted out of it this prior week after talking about it because I know that I was having some knee pain, so I wanted to make sure it was nice and safe and correct. Bolted down. If we squatted at home, we'd have to take. What could we load? I mean, we'd have to take off some of it. So I don't know, like, worst case scenario, if I had to dump it, if the rack would have enough weight that it wouldn't go through. We can load. Maybe. Yeah, so as long as nothing pops up. Yeah, cause like I can't keep leaving the gacha stuff for the end of the week on like Saturday or Sunday, cause yesterday I was like racing to do all these things, and no, I did my Wuthering Waves tower, and it like I didn't realize that it changed, and it was like actually a decent bit harder, and I haven't really spent the time to like farm echoes, so. I think today, though, we'll do some Zen lists, because we still want to build up Yuan a little bit. Also, some Swords of Convallaria. I think that's 1 of 4. Yeah, 1 of 4. Crazy that it's August already. Definitely quite crazy. August is insane. The 3 more sets here. Oh, oh. 2 more sets. Today I would say a pretty good bench day. 302 for 3, felt easy. Bench feeling smooth. We'll try to get whatever accessory work we can in. We've been liking leaving the blood flow restriction bicep and tricep on our Saturday workout, and just for consistency's sake, we'll always keep it like that. So yeah, today we'll have some modified pull-ups, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise once we crank out these 2 more sets. Maybe I'll do some lateral raises. Probably I can get in. It's kind of like, oh, here's the desired exercises or, you know, accessory work that I want to get in a week's time, and then however it works out with the streaming schedule, and then like my one day that I go into the actual gym to get some more dedicated accessory work in. It's kind of how I've been doing it, but it works out nicely because on Thursdays I can go in to the gym because that's not a day that I can usually do my workout stream, and I can be like my accessory work heavy bench day. Still working out pretty well. And then now Saturday we got a little bit of some fresh, some new with the BFR variation. And then today's kind of just like whatever else we can get in, as long as we have time. One more bench set. Maybe one day we'll have even more of a kitted out home gym that we can, you know, get some freshness, some variation in exercises. One day when I don't have like 160K in student loans. Hey, Dad, you getting out of here? I think it's if I'm remembering correctly, it's probably like pretty late for where you're at. Ready to go to bed, yep. Fair enough. Thanks for popping in as always. You know, have a good night. Good night's sleep. Oh, almost 2 a.m. Wow, yeah. Get some rest for the both of us. I have not been getting it. Almost 2 a.m. I think it's like about to hit 1 p.m. for me. I think that it's Tuesday morning for you then. Yep. Very cool to see people in from all over the place. I like getting to know you guys more too. You know, feel free to drop some fun facts or anything like that. All right, there's our benching. Whew. So now we have to strip the weight, get our modified pull-up set up. I think my glasses need to get them fixed. Oh, there it is. Take it all off. Make sure it's nice and even, both sides. Smack me in the face. Oh yeah, her field from yesterday. And this, we will raise it just as high as we can. Always get that right, fortunately. So that's why we modify it with the bench so that we're still getting a nice upright line of pull. This upcoming block, I think we might have a little bit of fun and see if maybe we can just randomly do a little 315 Larson press. I've been saying I kind of want to just change the goals around just slightly or add new goals in the meantime that are probably more short term. I can closer to achieve. I feel like I can probably already do it. See, pretty nice up and down vertical pull. Works out quite nicely. Simulates a, you know, just a usual pull-up. Pretty good. All right, look at you guys. Getting some people rolling in. If you're a first-time viewer, we do, you know, fitness streams, specifically like powerlifting. And then I am a chiropractor, so there'll be some occasional, you know, chatting about pain, injury rehab, the combination of those. And we also do some gaming streams too. Have some fun as well. A meathead half the time. And then a gamer the other half. Nice balance. All right. Oh, looks like we got a first-time chatter. Unfortunately, I'm kind of blind, so I can't see it from here. All right. W guy. Hell yeah, appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in, King. King or Queen. Alright. So one more set of pull-ups. And then like I said, some lateral raises afterwards. I think we have time for sure. Deload week this week, so you know it's kind of a chill workout, chill stream. I think we'll probably get. I'll have to, you know, check my phone and everything, but I think we'll do a little game stream following the workout stream as well. And then, like I said, the plan is I think I would like to get an additional workout stream tomorrow. Since it's deload, the squats should be relatively light, and the knee has been feeling better, so I'm confident doing it here versus going into the gym. Because actually, one of the things I modified for last week's squats so that I was still, you know, pushing that intensity since it was the last week of my block. I just did pin squats, right? So the side racks were set higher, so that I was hitting a depth that was like consistently comfortable on like my knee. The only difference is things were like really tempo. The weight was still heavy, and then a real good pause to where it's not like you're slamming into the side racks. And I think that was a good way to modify, right? And we're feeling better too, so it worked. Science-based powerlifting, yep. I will say I don't delve into, I would say like maybe the research quite as much in terms of like powerlifting or like the fitness related research. A lot of it is primarily, you know, the clinical side of things on my end as a chiropractor. But I do like to nerd out on whatever. There's some good podcasts, and that's typically where I will get my powerlifter slash fitness related, you know, evidence from, you know, keeping up with it, I guess. Anything additional or anything new? Realistically, though, it's kind of just about being pragmatic, and I think I've realized that even from the clinical side of things, there's a lot of carryover every which way, and I guess in terms of rehabbing an injury for populations, I can get pretty nuanced. Powerlifters or gym goers. Bench 302 for 3 for a deload is crazy. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We hit 332 for 4 last week, you know, as our heaviest week. We typically do 4-week blocks. And then our 5th week is deload. So whether or not you count the deload in as the duration of your block, up to you. Yeah, last week was our heaviest, so bench has been popping off, especially since we swapped the frequency. We were doing 3 times a week frequency. We recently swapped to 4 times a week frequency, but this is the first time we're gonna take our whole like little macro cycle with the new frequency. When we started it, we kind of just shoved it in the middle of our macro cycle. Injuries are attracted to you? Yeah. Well, you know, certainly there's, I mean, aches and pains are come with the territory. If it's anything more than that, then it's always good. It's typically much better to get those things addressed when they happen versus trying to wait too long to feel them out. And in some of those cases too, where, like, for example, if I see somebody and they're almost like a repeat offender and they're like a gym goer, then it's like, it's almost better for me to spend my time with them, like going over what their programming and what their workouts are like, versus any like treatment I could give them or rehab I could give them. So, thank you for the follow, by the way, Bruzaira. Welcome in. Glad to have you in. Small little community in here. But yeah, actually that's one of the reasons why we started streaming, right? Was to sort of spread good evidence-based or pragmatic information regarding fitness, powerlifting, and then of course like pain injury rehab related topics. One of the main goals. Because there's just so much BS information out there that's lacking critical thinking or is backed by like bad or science. So you can complain about it or you can try to help change it. It's the way that I saw it. And I had this nice equipment down in my basement from COVID, so I figured, why the heck not? I'm down here anyways. Alright, so yeah, we got lateral raises. We're going to do a few sets of that. I think we'll do 15s. for a few sets here. Well, let's do them seated. We'll take a seat. Home gym is so sick, simple but all you need. Yeah, that was at least like the goal when we got everything right. Like, what could I get away with that I was actually having really like a good enough workout at home? Like, sure, I don't have as much like variability or options with this, but it's certainly stuff that I could get creative with and come up with that. Like, for example, COVID happened again with lockdowns, or it snowed outside, and instead of that being like me driving out in the snow that was potentially dangerous, I could just work out at home if I needed to. So yeah, I should realistically have enough weight that I'd be able to squat or squat or bench any weight that I could handle. I could get light deadlift sessions in. And then have, dumbbells that I can choose some exercises where it'd be heavy enough. Gets the job done for sure. Actually, recently, like midway through this block, we started throwing in some blood flow restriction for like bicep curls, tricep extensions, because the 25s are getting like even too light for high rep sets. So just getting creative and working with what you got. That's worked out pretty well. We definitely we're slacking a little bit on the accessory work because we have really like dialed down and been able to get like those consistent workout streams in every week. So I was missing a few exercises here and there, but I think now we've come up with it pretty well. That we feel like we're not leaving anything on the table. Thursday's not a day that I can do my workout stream, but it's one of my bench days. So we go into the gym and do a lot of accessory work that day. Hopefully one day, maybe we pop off and we can expand our little home gym here. Get some cool things, have a little bit more variation in what you guys are watching, not just me benching and curling every workout stream. Yeah, if you know anybody that's into fitness or gaming or both, let them know about the channel. We need to push some growth. Get the community going. But not gonna lie, last week's workout streams were fantastic. Today was pretty good too. Closing in on 10. I know for most people, like late afternoon time on a Monday. Like, I'm pretty freaking happy about that. I appreciate you guys coming in, of course, hanging out, chatting. It is pretty awesome. Best of luck for growing a channel here, dude. Seem like a very chill guy. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been, you know, when we first started streaming, it was kind of just like a here and there, when I could type thing. Now we pretty much, you know, for the most part, have a set schedule on the workout streams, which generally do better than like the gaming ones. Let's see. But yeah, the gaming streams are typically just as is, and like when I have time to, just surprise streams here and there. 8 p.m. for you. Wow, okay. Yeah, I do, that's the cool thing and interesting thing about Twitch and social media. I've definitely been getting people from like all over the place. One was in here earlier, then they said there's 2 a.m. and they were getting ready for bed. Pretty cool. All right. Yeah, we've been just working hard. You know, we kind of have things, kind of have to split our attention, right? We are trying to grow, like, you know, I have like a business or a clinic, whatever you want to call it, since, you know, I'm a chiropractor, working on growth there, and then trying to focus on the growth on Twitch as well, you know, when I can. Fortunately, it's a lot easier if you have some money to just throw at stuff, get people to edit or get people to advertise, market for you. But the reality of it is I went to school for 7 years and we have like 160K in student loans, so it's more of an organic, slow grow. Alright, we're gonna load up our usual warm-up for next bench session. To be honest, it's probably more than once 160 at this point, which is depressing. Probably like, honestly, it's probably like 180. Be our warm-up for Wednesday or Thursday. They're also a Chiro user. Yeah, it's nice being able to have them for sure. We got a mixture, right? We got the colored plates, which is our Chiros, and then we have the plate, the silver ones. Still popping off for today. I'll say it again, if you're a first-time viewer, you know, welcome in for fitness workouts, fitness streams, a little bit more catered towards powerlifting, and then I also am a chiropractor, so some pain injury rehab related topics, and then the occasional gaming. And yeah, I'm just going to chill out for a few minutes since we are all finished up and pretty much cleaned up for the most part. So if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them in the chat. Otherwise, we are going to get wrapped up pretty soon, and I think we should be able to get a small game stream in. I don't think I had anything pop up. Speaking of student loans, I just got an email about the whole the student debt relief plan thing I need to read. That's been stressful. They gave us that new save plan, and then like now they're trying to take it away, and I think the big thing is really challenging for like people that go to college or like get education and have those loans, but then they also start up like a business straight out. It's pretty stressful. And for me, it's like I came out of school 160K in loans. I don't want to also take out a business loan on top of that. I think they need to have more options for people trying to do that. You just want to go to America to lift those silver plates. Yeah, they are a sleek look. For sure. Yeah. I like the color plates though, I think. You can get ones that are coated right and they don't like chip or peel. You like lifting all the colors. But the kilo plates are more expensive than like pound plates. Kilo plates, at least in the US, they're definitely much more pricier than the pound. You don't have that. Oh man, I'm quite envious. Where are you from, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? It's interesting learning about different areas. Oh yeah, it's rough for sure. Just if you want to go to very special universities. I'm assuming that's probably more so for like longer programs, maybe. Germany, awesome. So like in terms of special universities, is that stuff like maybe like med schools or things like that? Looking pretty clean. Just chilling out here. Dang, it's 1:17 already. Been going for an hour and 15. Alrighty, everybody. So, thanks for popping in. Thanks for the support. Like I said, really good couple of streams that we've had. Super awesome of you guys to come in, support, chat. Thanks for the follows. Like I said, I'm banking on a workout stream tomorrow evening. I'll have to see about that. But certainly next bench workout stream will be Saturday. Of course, we'll probably get some gaming in before then. Yeah, thanks again. Have a good week. If I don't get a chance to stream before Saturday, but I don't think that'll be the case. Private unis, most of the time they have high fees, but the public ones are most of the time free. That's awesome. All right, everybody. Like I said, we're going to wrap up the workout stream. We should be getting a game stream in right after this. We just have to get things set up upstairs on our gaming PC. and we will go live again. So you can hang out until then. It should pop it up once we go live again. Peace.